And we have energy. We are energetic girls. The
I'm awake. I'm alive.
Okay, so hi everyone, and welcome to your final destination. No, I'm kidding. Welcome to K-Hole. My name's Biju.
I'm Taylor.
And we are both writers who have been listening to K-pop for a very long time. And we are here to talk about it. FNC you. I think.
Good.
Yes. I know we
Rewind.
I've been listening to it pretty much nonstop for the past 2 days. As far as Twice tracks go, this is one of the latest ones that is the most interesting to me. I think it's an interesting step for them to take because they're changing the concept.
Yeah.
They're going more mature. They're going more like girl crushy. I didn't like the music video very much. I thought
it was really dated looking.
They've delivered some really good narrative music videos before. So like What Is Love is super cute, is super well produced. It's like has got all the millions of film references on it. Like, you know, it has a narrative and it's easy to follow. And this one just doesn't have a narrative at all.
When you've got ITZY happening already, and this mirrors that kind of feel, look, vibe, how did ITZY look really fresh and fun, and this look a little bit kind of tired and dated? Like I didn't quite figure out how that happened. Yeah. With Twice having such a very solid look, what I think the point I'm trying to make is that to switch up Twice, which is perfectly fair because we've had them in one style for quite some time, to then switch them towards what the new group has done already doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, so I understand what you mean.
Yeah, so you can switch up their look, but why do you make it look like a subpar ITZY video?
Yeah.
I was like, that's when I thought, well, that's when they deserve a bit better. Like,
yeah, I think as far as the song goes, I feel like it starts really strong. There's a bit of a dip in the sense that like the pre-chorus is stronger than the chorus.
Right.
I think. So the chorus is like, it's very catchy, but like, I think that the pre-chorus musically, it's more interesting. And I actually really like when they go like Twice in the background.
See, that's just like, that's just so typical Twice. The one thing I will say is like, I'm not a Twice fan. Especially of their singles. I think Signal, which everyone seemed to kind of either love or hate. That was probably my favourite. Oh, and Knock Knock as well, I quite liked. But every other Twice singles just made me kind of go, ugh. I mean, I love B-sides. Like, I think Rollin' is probably one of my favourite Twice B-sides. And we'll go into B-sides as well here, because I did find a couple in there that I really liked. But I can see they're trying to change it. In the second verse...
Yes.
So that's where I thought, okay, that's where I hear that mature sound coming in. I'm really vibing with this. And then we went on to that really sugary, typical Twice chorus. And I'm like, I'm out again. I was like, I'm in, and then I'm leaving.
But talking about the rest of the album, there were a few that I was like, oh, I would have liked this as a title track.
What was yours?
It changes every time. I like Stuck in My Head.
Yeah, that was mine as well.
Yeah, that was
Stuck in My Head. I was like, yeah, that's my title track. Yeah, I would have chosen that. My job as an A&R person would have chosen that one. Yeah, thanks for coming to my TED talk.
It's fine. Thanks for calling me. Didn't want to give my opinion anyway.
It's fine. I'm sure you'll do just fine without me. I thought Girls Like Us was also a really interesting twist on their sound. It did sound very like Western girl pop, like your Dua Lipas and your Charlie XCXs and all that kind of stuff. And I was quite like, okay, I'm into this.
I definitely think it's like, again, it's like it's a changing period for them. So let's
transitional seasonal period.
Yeah. But yeah, so they're transitioning into a different sound as it was promised. So let's see where it goes from there.
Tuck everything back in. Anyway, so Very Very is a Jellyfish group. This song is very much like their first song. And I thought, okay, well, okay.
Hey honey, 내게 다가와 감추지 말고 네만 보여봐 ASAP it, 망설이지 마 네 마음을 흔들어 나 all and now. Hey girl, 어서 불러줘 널 기다리고 있어 불러줘.
And then I listened to it a few more times and realized there are structural similarities. And then boom, you're into a different song. It just took me a few listens to get that, and I'm wondering if that was the right move to make.
When I listened to it, I was like, oh my god, this is a boy band. And it's not
boy band.
And it's not even like, again, like this isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to be a boy band. Oftentimes you listen to K-pop groups and there's like, oh, you know, this is a youthful concept. This is a boyfriend concept. This is a thing. And I was like, okay, this is a boy band concept. Yeah. Sound-wise, it's not my thing. It's like too youthful, too sort of
happy.
Yeah. I saw some people talking about it in the sense of like, you know, oh, they're building their own sound and it's quite recognizable and blah blah blah. And I don't think it's reached that yet. I'm wearing a cardigan now.
Oh my god, continuity fail.
Yes, it's cold.
I actually am giving this track way more props than I wanted to originally. After about 4 or 5 listens, I was like, you know what, I really like this. And like you said, it's really upbeat and it just makes me feel good, which is hard.
That's fair
because
enough, yeah.
I have a cold, dead heart.
I think a big thing for me as well is like how seamless the entire thing was. I think like regardless of whether or not it's my style of song, I feel like all parts of the song work and they go into each other. And it's not a thing, because there's quite a few times, even with good songs, where something just kind of like breaks it and you're like, why did this happen? And then you get used to it. But this song doesn't need that at all.
At 2 minutes 50, they have literally trimmed all the fat off it.
Yeah.
There is no wasted crap like going on. And some cool pianos on that song as well. I just want to point out, you know, like a good piano. I do feel like I've got bugs crawling up my nose.
Oh, that's disgusting. Why would you say that?
I don't know. I'm going to cut this. Have I got a bug in my nose?
No, you don't have a bug in your nose. And that's gross.
But I do want to say one little negative about this.
From bug and nose.
Bug and nose. I'm all over the place today. So my brain's like, help me.
Okay.
Video a little bit dated. We're on a dated trip today.
Yeah.
It's a little bit boring. I think they could have done a lot more. Could have been a budget thing, but hey.
Yeah, no, that video is quite boring.
Yeah, and were they put them in silhouette for the dance? And I was like, why are you turning out the lights? I want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Turn the lights back up.
Hey,
excuse me. Like the lighting director's like, I'm sorry, we've got to cut it for 5 minutes. You don't have. Do you have $2,000? Nope, lights are off.
Nom.
Nom nom.
널 줄 아는 놈인가 널 줄 아는 놈인가.
This video came out 5 months ago. This is an old song, and the reason I put it in this list
is because they just debuted it on stage, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had missed this song the first time round.
Yeah, completely. Me too.
Totally went like, but I'm really glad I found this song.
Yes, same. It's a really good song. The guitars and the brass that are on the song, they make me want to like have some pina coladas, and it stays exciting throughout. I didn't get tired of it. I didn't get like, oh my god, this is dipping, or like, oh my god, this is too much now. It hits that sweet little spot.
I really like this song. If you're going to do big, brassy, bold sound, you have to go balls to the wall. I think that's why I appreciate this song so much, because it's like, we're going to go and we're just going to make a fucking racket and it's going to be great. And it is great. I think they've got this real presence.
Yes.
And I think that's very hard for a rookie group to do. But they're just like, hey, confident, presence, charm.
Yeah, their stage presence is amazing.
Yeah.
And you can tell that they're like, hell yeah, we're gonna give this like
I think
everything.
I'm gonna have to go figure out who's who.
Yeah,
like I don't know their names. I'm sorry, but I'm going to figure this out before you come back.
Yes, memes, internet moments of the week. We actually had quite a few very good ones,
but we threw them all away and substituted them with some shit ones.
Would you not eat my pants?
Jungkook and his budding romance with the Duolingo owl.
누구예요? 감사합니다. Let's get the bread.
There was a viral tweet a very long time ago about a girl saying that she wanted to fuck the Duolingo owl. Jungkook said that he is learning English to help out Namjoon when they're in the States, etc., etc., etc. However, some people were like, oh my god, you guys remember when Jackson said he learned Korean through dating, so Jungkook is learning English through dating. And on Twitter, people were just like, Jungkook is having a secret romance with the Duolingo owl. And then it just went downhill from there.
Would you not eat my pants?
Remember the last time you used a public restroom?
You take one bad shot and the entire fandom just, they're like, my fandom loves me. They wouldn't do anything to like make me feel sad or ugly or uncomfortable. Oh wait, yes they will.
But I think it's
it's done with love.
Yeah, and I think it's one of those things where like, most idols I think are fully aware of the fact that...
Oh, the crackhead culture.
Yeah.
Would you not eat my pants?
Mark, there's a bee in his head! Mark, there's a bee! Mark, there's a bee! Mark, there's a bee!
Poor Mark, totally fucking oblivious as well.
It's just, the thing is, that entire video is very sweet.
He's so used to people calling out his name. He's like, what?
I just loved just the...
It was the insistence.
Yeah,
Mark, there's a bee!
Would you not eat my pants?
Add a little bit of water to...
Wow, that looks like a wonton.
Because it is.
Right.
It looks like a pen. It is a pen.
Jackson is just a walking meme.
I think if you just put him in a room on his own,
yeah,
he'd
he'd
entertain himself.
Would you not eat my pants?
G-Friend and the No Face edits, neither of us know where this came from. The original video is someone saying like, oh my god, people say that our fandom isn't weird. But then on the replies, there's like pictures of G-Friend with like No Face cut out and put on their face and like has like little sunglasses and stuff. And I'm like,
Where is this coming from?
Where?
Oh, okay. No, I like this. I like that level of like, huh?
So these were the memes of the week. Thank you for joining us in some meming. Subscribe to us if you enjoy what we're saying. Have a good week.
We'll see you soon.
We'll see you very soon with some more things.
Bye.